I am trying to get my substrate for Halloween, which might be this reduced in size to this, or 4x8. I got paper. Yeah, these holes are all in the same place. I got paper of 2 different sizes. This one I got off of Amazon, which is A5 disc refill paper, but it's in different colors and it's just striped. It's rainbows. This is from Etsy, Yellow Paper House. Not sponsored, but I got grid, craft, and dot, I believe. And this is way big with the intention of cutting it down. Yeah. Oh no, I got these exaggerated grid, whatever you call that. But then I got craft, and then I got, now this is in the United States, grid. But I think she ships worldwide. Let your creativity bloom. But isn't that a pretty card? Pretty. I have a coupon for 10% off, but not applicable on Etsy on her website. Okay. That's my plan for Halloween. I'm bouncing back and forth between like 4 different projects and coming up with ideas. I think I have the actual idea finally solidified. Now this is a happy planner. I do not, or a takeoff on a happy planner. I do not want a happy planner. I got it for this beautiful plastic cover. And I want to cut it down to a traveler's notebook size, but I got to get it right to fit in here, which came from My Little Paper. Hiba, she's in Atlanta. So she started selling these. As far as I know, she came up with this idea, which you hook your discs into these, and then you have a cover for your happy planner in a traveler's notebook size or close to it, which is what she pretty much does now, which I love that idea, I think. But I'm gonna, with the idea of I'm cutting this down, even this, I know, I might save this till I have my act together on all of these pages. But this gives me white paper, some dividers, which I don't know if I'll use. I won't use for Halloween, but anyhow, it's all brewing in my head. So much so that, like, last night, I think I got 5 hours of sleep. Then, I have a watercolor palette that I take to the, what was that? Something just went flying. That I take to the beach. And I still could take this one back and forth. But I kind of really want to eliminate how much stuff I take back and forth. Because I take back and forth 3 tote bags. And that's only crafts. I'm kind of trying to eliminate some of that. But I got this size with the intention of putting in full pans, not these guys. At least not for every color. And this was all off of Amazon. It's thicker than I wanted. I wanted a little bit narrower, but it is narrower than this one. Now this one was a pencil case, so. But I don't want, because I have found as a newbie that this size is fantastic for travel palettes and things like that. But you can only get a certain size paintbrush in there. And I like to be a little messy with a big paintbrush, or not necessarily messy, more freer motion. And a bigger paintbrush helps me with that. But now the idea is to have like some little colors that I don't use a lot of in here, but then have big trays that I can get a big paintbrush into. Oh dear. Yeah, they do fit. Not in that center thing, though. I might put all my little ones in the center, though. Why doesn't it fit? It looks like it would. Nope. All right. But this will give me... Oh, that's what it was. It was a paintbrush. It came with a great paintbrush. Water brush. Oh, gosh. Where'd it go? It went that way. I'll find it. Did it land in my paper bag? That could be way too lucky. All right, we'll figure that part out. But so yeah, the center. Oh gosh, the center might be all little guys, and the outside ones the big ones. And then I'm filling them with gouache, which is actually, it says it's gouache, but it's made by the same company that makes the jelly gouache, that Himi, H-I-M-I. But it comes in tubes. And I like that product. And trust me, I know these are not real artists' likings, but I'm not a real artist, and this is fine for me. And I'm going to magnetize these so they don't fall out when I fall out of my chair at the beach, which I've been known to do, and then the whole thing goes in the sand and they fall out. That happened last year. If I can get them out. So I got a pack. It's very inexpensive, but lots of colors. This is a 36 pack, but I'm going to fill up my tubes with these, and they reactivate with water. Good enough for me. Probably not Van Gogh, but Van Gogh doesn't live here, and so I'm good. I'm good. Oh dear, here comes a little dog. If I can get him out. So anyhow, that's my haul. I'm going to put these guys here and magnetize them. I could use that hulu tape, Kirty, like you told me about, which works. But I think with the water, a magnet is better. Because I'm not exactly a neat artist. Kind of get a little excited when I get a paintbrush in my hand. So while I continue to struggle with these stupid things, my paint is drying. Now the tempera paint sticks dry pretty darn fast. You can still activate them with water, but I really don't want to. I want to kind of just have it bold and in your face. And I'm going to have to take a break because my husband has a dentist appointment first thing this morning, and the dog is going to be quite clingy, as he tends to be when the husband leaves his perimeter. Okay, now let me see. Will these go in this way? It's just not big enough. So I have a little, I might put a little thing here for, even though this isn't the right thing, for water. Oh yeah, they don't fit there. Oh yeah. Okay, so now I have these, and these can go into another pan somewhere, which is fine, because that's fun. Because I want to put them in here, actually. Oh, I already did. Don't laugh at me. A brain is a terrible thing to waste, but like I will probably have 2 whites, 2 yellows, and 2 golds, just like I have in this teeny tiny palette that I use here. And I thought I might take this with me to the beach. That's why I made it. But, and this is all gouache, but I think I'm going to leave it here, even though I think it's adorable. Oh, God. That dog. I had to order him some new stuffed animals because I've sewed and sewed and sewed Mini-Me, what we call Mini-Me, which was a stuffed animal he found on the beach last fall. Yeah? Are you missing anything? Not yet, but I hear you. I thought I put the gate up. I actually don't like that yellow. That's a lemon yellow. This is primrose. I like a yellow. I'm not going to sit here and fill this whole thing up with you. Don't worry. There's the yellow I like. And actually, you know what? I'm going to take that out. Put a new one in here and put more of this yellow in here. This is a very inexpensive set of gouache. But, and I can use my beautiful, in fact I will, Liquitex acrylic gouache. Oops. I can't operate the lid. There we go. That way I can get big brushes in these things. The ones that are my favorite. And I got a white gouache. Titanium white. Because that you can mix with other colors. And I know you can like activate watercolors somehow, some way. There's pros and cons, don't quote me. All right, let's see. Ooh, this is a pretty color. What color is this? Prussian blue. I love Prussian blue. I might put this in a big container. Let's get the foil out of there. I think I told you I wasn't going to do this on camera. One more. Our granddaughter starts school today. Yesterday for you. All right. We're going to just let those dry. But this is a very pretty, oh gosh. I love this. Medium green, but it looks like teal there. And this one is a pink green. I've never seen something labeled like that. Pink green? Let's just see what it turns out to be. Maybe we'll use this today. Oh, that's like a gorgeous color of green. This one is a jade green. Let's see what the difference is. I probably should have put the magnets on these before I started with the paint. Oh well. Okay, why aren't you popping? There we go. Ooh, that's a really dark one. Pretty. All right, here's a yellow green. One more green. That's pretty. It's so strange. The consistencies of these are each have a little bit different. All right, here's a pretty blue. GDE. Gingy. I don't know what that color is. I've never heard of that word either. Gray blue. Gen D is gray blue. That's pretty. All right. We're going to let this dry. Ooh, so pretty. And then, so that's my haul. And I think I'm going to have to take care of the dogs. Oops, this needs to go in here. This is how you clean off your desk. It's the parting of the Red Sea. Oh. This is pretty dry. I actually smeared it a little bit, but that's okay. Oh yeah, it's dry. Now, we are also working with a really sad picture with the last picture from the Indigenous Tribes article about moving them. Oh gosh, this thing just does not look straight. Judy, it says it's going to be coming on the 19th. Today's the 17th for you, so 2 days. Be on the lookout for it. It's not a big package, it's a little one. All right. I had already done this, and I had already explained it to you in a video, but unfortunately, the dog was quite needy. So I'm starting over. The husband is here for a short period of time. He had a dentist appointment this morning, and now he's going back to a specialist that's going to do a root canal because he has a bad tooth, and he never has bad teeth. But all right, our topic for today is plus signs, and I'm using, this is the last of the Indigenous people removal article that was in National Geographic in February. Is that one I have? Yeah. No, May of 23. But this is the last picture, and it's of a graveyard with, because all of these in this article were women or men. No, I think they were all, they might have been women. I think they were all women, and they were superimposed with nature pictures, a double exposure. So I decided to just do pluses because I didn't want to cross the, it's bad enough that this is all happening, but I didn't want to cross the line into religion. So I put this background down with my tempera paint sticks, which I used these three. This is a metallic silver, this real pale green. They don't have names, and then this brown. I love these things. They're cheap, but they're very effective. So then I thought, all right, how am I going to do this with a background? And then I thought of putting some of these circles that I've cut out of other pieces of paper that I've painted, or stuff that I thought I would use earlier in the week and I haven't. And I was like, oh, that's not doing it for me. So then I remembered that one of the pieces of paper I painted, I layered it like 5 or 6 times and put it all in black and white. Actually, these are projects that I did on the last series. And I put them all over the place and repeated them at times. And then I put it all in black and white. So I think these black and white circles would be good. And then maybe I will do the plus signs in something else. I don't know. I don't know. I just got back from the post office, obviously. But I need to do this before the husband leaves because I wouldn't mind doing this again. Maybe I should do it horizontally. I love stacking stuff, obviously. But now I'm thinking these bright colors. Oh, maybe I should make a cross. You can hear like backup sounds of a truck. There's a lot of construction. Ooh, okay, I like this. All right, I like that. Tempera paint sticks, black and white of mine. And then these are pictures, oh, not that one. That one's just a tad different. Of embroidery from Vietnam that I was going to use yesterday and I decided not to. I like that. Let's glue that down and see where we go from here. I cut this one a little too close to the edge. There's white showing, so I'm going to cover that up. Yes, the dog is crazy needy. He's getting to the point where he's attacking us semi-gently, but he's growling if we put our car keys in our hands. He's a piece of work, that dog. I don't trust him with other people, that's for sure. He just is so codependent. So when my husband's gone, he says he won't need me. I'm definitely here with the dog. He just doesn't like to be left alone. And last night we had a huge thunderstorm. It never did rain. We had wind, but lots and lots of thunder. And he's like, I think he could be still hungover from that. I don't know. You know what? Okay, the song I'm going to use is Seminole Wind by John Anderson, 1992. Trying to think. Okay, wait a second. There's this little tiny one. Should I? Oh, yes, I'm going to put that in there. And there's not a lot of contrast, but that's okay. That's okay. It's kind of earthy, which she's outside. Well, they're all outside, but the lady in the picture. I have this gray. Platinum, it says. These dot pins. Kind of think I'm going to go around the edge. And it's barely showing up, and it's actually getting a little bit of the paint. Oh, this really does not show up. Barely, barely, barely. It's lighter than this color here. But that's okay. That did absolutely nothing. I'm wondering. Okay, here. A dark foresty green. It doesn't appear foresty to me. Oh, here. Maybe this will. Yeah. A little bit more. But I'm thinking I might put dots in the middle of the outline. Now, the geometric shape is going to be the circles, I think. These are all self-imposed prompts. The song, the geometric shapes, and then the inspiration from the National Geographic. On every single page, hopefully. That's the theory. Just to give, they're like journaling, not journaling, but they're like art sparks. Not unlike what Gina Wakely does. These are called collage sparks, but they're just starting off places, which these, of course, are a whole different kind of flavor, and they're thick cardstock. But I think my next project is going to be me taking pictures of stuff that I've already done and then doing something else with it. Maybe? I kind of don't like this, actually. I wonder if I could find a brown. Kind of put a dash in between the dots. This is Morse code here. The message says, "Please save me from my own art." No. Actually, I kind of like these two colors together on these things. It's kind of cool color combo. And it's bringing out the brown that's already there from the tempera paint sticks. That brown. I like this better because this doesn't look as in your face as these polka dots. Which I like that idea. Okay, that put it a little bit farther back. I think I'm going to write the song down. Maybe. Seminole Wind. This was another song we used to sing in the back of the station wagon in the summer, going on vacation. No, that's not true. This is 1992. Oh, I was long gone by then from home. This is an ink pen. I'm kind of thinking I'm going to highlight the silver. This may be a mistake, but intuitively, this is what needed to be done. Oh yeah, I don't mind that. That's stupid construction equipment. They must be doing the entire project backwards because those backup truck sounds driving me nuts. You hear them all day long in the background. I kind of like that. I think I'm going to leave it right there. I'm thinking. I really like that. I really like that. All right, let's see where we go tomorrow. Tomorrow's a happier spot. We're doing slime molds under the microscope is the article. This is tomorrow's picture, and I'm supposed to get my reference from that. We shall see. I like that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. On a clean page. But I like this too. Different. That's okay. That's good. And I did use the cross. Thank you for watching. See you all tomorrow. Bye.